remaining. So they're up with their own rate. They're 10 and over, and they'll want to just accelerate a wee bit, you'll have to think. And if these two stay in for a bit more, there'll be a bit more carnage. Just the single to win the over 9 bowl, 91 for 1. How many can they get? 12 and over, 223, 14 and over, plenty.
Oh, you never know. It's still 11 overs left, 9 wickets remaining, and they're both striking very well. Almost 72 partnerships so far. If they go like this, maybe 220 will get easy.
Yeah, he's been so good today, Mohammad Shahzad. Shots all around the ground. And that's another boundary. It wasn't intended in that direction. He's such a strong bloke, though, Cameron Delport. And that's a fog 4.
It's a bad start for Zahir. Very short ball. Missed it up middle in the wicket. Hit it for 4 runs. Such a good batting from Delport.
Powered away through the offside. Another fog 4. Another boundary. Too short again from Zahir Khan. Plenty of time for Delport to rock back and crack it away.
Oh yes, he's on it. The way he's batting, he's unstoppable. Very good batting from Delport. The way he's playing right now, the almost run rate is above 10. Zahir is struggling. It's a good delivery, good comeback.
Yeah, he was under the pump. 2 boundaries off the first 2 deliveries. That is a good comeback. Because as a bowler, you would know this, Hamid. As soon as you go for boundaries early in your over, you're always playing catch-up.
Yeah, you have to cover it because 8 runs in first 2 balls. You have to worry about 4 next deliveries. Oh, that's a beautiful delivery.
What a delivery that is. I said earlier, this bloke can go for a few, but he bowls some magic balls. None better than this. It's the googly, it's back through the gate, and Cameron Delport leaves a big gap between bat and pad. Zahir Khan has no problems finding it. Really good comeback from the young man. 2 boundaries off the first 2 deliveries, and he's come back brilliantly. On a length, trying to play it through the offside. Didn't read it, didn't pick it, and it clatters into middle stump. Terrific stuff. They needed that breakthrough, dude. The Nangarhar leopards. Cameron Delport, well, he's played a decent hand. He's gone for 35, 99 for 2 now. They needed that, the Nangarhar leopards. They were under the pump big time. Delport and Mohammad Shahzad were going great guns. And they've got a breakthrough. Nangarhar comes to the crease, fresh off a brilliant innings on the opening night in the losing cause, but his 79 of 40 balls was outstanding. And he comes in with a bit of a platform having been built. And he can really, from the get-go, start trying to play his shots. What a comeback it was, though, from Zahir Khan. 2 boundaries off the first 2 balls, and then he's bowled absolute brilliant delivery. The googly and Cameron Delport all at sea.
Yeah, he couldn't pick it up on time, and I should say a wonderful piece of bowling from... Whoa, what a delivery! Almost beat him for the catch.
Yeah, another googly, and Nangarhar, no idea.
he came very strong. That's a good line in length. It's very difficult to play like a bowler Zahir. If you pitch the ball on right area, you cannot play him easy and he will not give you runs. Oh, that's a good delivery.
Brilliant comeback. Just one ball remaining. He's got a wicket this over, a huge wicket. Cameron Delport. And another dot ball. 10 overs bowled. We're halfway. 99 for 2.
Paktia Panthers, powered by Mohammad Shahzad, have made a power-packed start. Not quite as rapid as the start in their opening game, actually, against Kabul, where they brought up their 100 in just the 10th over, but still power to add with 8 wickets in hand.
Well, at 99, Brian, you're real rough. Just under 100. But I'm delighted that Mohammad Shahzad is still there. A big fan of just the way he goes about it. The fearlessness, of course, the slightly unorthodox attitude. Brilliant. Great space and then has to reach out again on the off. But a decent hand by Cameron. And Sikandar almost done it with the first delivery. If he can get stuck into it like he did the last time around. Watched by lots of fans. Thank you for joining us here at the Sharjah Stadium. Looking wonderful. And of course, watching around the world. I hope you've been appreciating what Mohammad Shahzad's been doing, and Sikandar Raza was even better the last match.
100 up with that single to Mohammad Shahzad. Field changing over for Sikandar Raza. For Shahzad, there was a third man, almost deep backward point actually, but that field has now come back into the circle. I suppose the advantage that Sikandar Raza has here is that because Mohammad Shahzad has got Paktia off to such a flying start, he can just take a couple of deliveries to have a look, just assess conditions before he starts to go hard.
Let's not forget they have Shahid Afridi as well. Didn't quite work in the first match, and they had a few overs to go, but still to come. Squeeze it away. They're taking a quick single. You don't want to do that to Mohammad Shahzad. He may be gone there. Had to run wide. Lost at least a yard or two because of that change of direction. Oh, this could be terrible. Why the quick single?
Well, it was Shahzad's call. So he went, but goodness me, he ran at a crazy angle. And he's going to be out by quite some distance, I think. Indeed he is. What a disaster for Paktia. He was trying to get round Ben Cutting, but it meant he ran, well, almost diagonally towards the crease. And that is going to be a very straightforward decision for the third umpire. Disaster for Paktia. They've lost 2 wickets in quick succession. Shahzad, successive half-centuries for him, but he hasn't got on with the job. And that's a wicket thrown away by Paktia. Run out. And so 100 for 3 now, Paktia, in the 11th over.
That's just disaster for the Paktia Panthers. Mohammad Shahzad going so well. And I had said during the first stint, Brian, that, you know, you don't want to... Well, you could argue that it was his call. But it was a brilliant pickup and a direct throw. And Mohammad Shahzad also made it look like he was impeded a bit. I'm not blaming anyone here, but he had to run way wide. We'll try and show you that soon as Samula joins Raza. Both are new to the crease on no score. And this is a wonderful opportunity for Nangarhar to get back into the match and maybe limit them to 160-70, because the 200 was on a couple of deliveries ago, and all of a sudden, of course, I think they've been set back big time here.
Sami Shinwari in at number 5. Big shout for LBW. Raza wanted the single. He was sent back by Shinwari. Little cutter from Ben Cutting, and I think it probably would have bounced over the top of leg stump.
And I wonder if I also heard two sounds, but it was certainly the height issue there for sure. I'm sure you're going to look at it again. But it's already a twin disaster for the Paktia Panthers, and this could have been the third in very quick time. Well, he survives.
They can smell blood in the water here. Can Nangarhar now? Let's have another look at the run out. And watch Shahzad here. He's actually avoiding Raza, but running at a crazy angle. And that's what's cost him his wicket.
He almost gave up and didn't really, well, I'm not expecting to dive, but he didn't lunge either. This is their opportunity to take some quick twos if they wish. Not this time, though. So 11 gone. It's 101 for 3.
The complexion of this match has changed completely in the last couple of overs. Paktia were flying to Cameron Delport and Mohammad Shahzad departing in successive overs, and all of a sudden the picture has changed. Ramat Shah is going to have a bowl with his off spin from the Sharjah club end, and leg spin as well. He can mix it up.
Yeah, I'm particularly disappointed. Mohammad Shahzad's my man, and while he was there, I was really enjoying the proceedings, but we'll have to see how Paktia dig themselves out of the little hole right here. Went back to that, had to hurry through. Did they take the 2? One was keen, Raza not at all.
Let's have one more look at that run out, because as you can see, there's a few jitters out in the middle for Paktia with their running between the wickets. Have a look at this again. That's actually Shahzad's call, so he could quite easily have said to Sikandar Raza, no. The ball was behind square. So I guess you could argue that Mohammad Shahzad has to take his share of the blame for that, but it really was a wicket tossed away.
Well, I'm kind of pushing the point here a bit, but not only was he avoiding Raza to begin with, there it is, that's the leg before decision, first ball. Oh, well, maybe the height wasn't such a bad